What's going on, you guys? So, welcome to my stream of Star Trek Across the Unknown. This is my third stream of it, and I'm like motivated. This is keeping me really motivated. I wanted to go over before we dive into anything, because I'm gonna be doing this. I think they have an April or May one coming. So this is a game that I'm gonna play on my Steam Deck. It looks really cool. Oh, whoa. We definitely have to do a video on this. There's a lot of really cool things here. What is this? War of Liberation, acceptable losses. I'm putting all these on my wish list just so this way I can take a look at them after. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing Next Fest on my game called Doug. If you haven't tried the demo, just go to The Glorious Cause. I know I gotta fix that. And you can download the demo for free. I actually spent a lot of money getting this to 0.3.0. Yeah, it's been a lot of work. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys updates on my Patreon page, which I think you could link here. Is there? Doesn't link you to Patreon, even though I put the thing in there. Continue to external site, and then you can click support us on Patreon, and you could join for free. If you guys could just join for free, it'd be great. I do polls. I ask you guys what you want in the game. There's a number of polls I want to put out there. I also want to get your guys feedback on new box art, on new art that we're going to come out with that you can download, and things like that. So stay tuned to this. It's joined for free, so you're not spending $1. But if you do want to spend $1 or $2, it would go a long way. You get your credits, so you get mentioned in the credits. So anyway, let's get on with Star Trek. And I'm hoping, I know OBS is working, and I just want to say this one thing, guys. I just want to say this one thing. Whoever made micro USB and then mini USB, which is what this is hooked up to, which is a slimmer version of this, dude, whoever you are that made this, why? I was literally going through all of them, is this the smaller one? Is this the bigger one? I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a nightmare. Anyway, I've seen reviews online on YouTube about this game. People are talking about how this is gonna salvage the Star Trek franchise, because a lot of people are not are not satisfied with the new Star Trek Golden Era. And if you guys don't know what the Golden Era is, the first Golden Era of Star Trek was TNG, DS9, Voyager, right? The second Golden Era started with Discovery, Star Trek Picard, Strange New Worlds, Star Trek Lower Decks, Star Trek's Section 31 movie, and now Starfleet Academy. So this is the second golden age of Star Trek. But what's interesting about this is, where's my ship? There we go. Okay. What's interesting about this, let's go here, is there's a number of people that are like, we don't like the new Star Trek, right? They're saying, oh, it's so like this and it's so like that, and this and that, and everybody has their own opinion and stuff like that, and they just tank on the game. Not the game, the second golden age, all these shows, except Lower Decks. People liked Lower Decks. People really liked the third season of Star Trek Picard, and Star Trek Strange New Worlds. That without a doubt, everybody is like 100% on board. But the other ones, everybody's like, no. And I just got to say this one thing, right? Because I was in that group, right? When Star Trek, when Star Trek Enterprise came out, I got offended because they didn't call it Star Trek, they just called it Enterprise. And they wanted to make it more generalized. They didn't want to put Star Trek in front of it because they felt some audiences would get turned off by that. I don't know why, but, sorry, I'm just reading the comments here. I'm trying to pronounce John Port 8303. I know. So he said that the new show is pure garbage, and I don't know. I everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I just think that Starfleet Academy kind of gives you the best of both worlds. It gives you an inside look of like the principles, the core principles of Star Trek, right? Of what Gene Roddenberry wanted, which was basically us to get out of our infancy phase, right? Which humanity is still in its infancy phase, right? And I'm not talking about like the duration. I'm talking about we are technically infants in terms of civilization, right? Like you have Russia invading Ukraine, right? And trying to take resources and land, right? And then you have these wars popping up. You have China that wants to take Taiwan, right? And like all these conflicts that are happening all throughout the world. And if they just talked to an astrophysicist, Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? Let's say, and say, all right, well, the reason we're going to war is because we want this land, we want these resources. Like, hey, you know what? Okay. You want your country to be rich, prosperous, right? Have a lot of resources. Yes. Okay. Well, Mars is right over there and it's rich in all these resources. You can send your ships there and, quadruple or, more so the size of your current Russia today, right? Then you can move on to like moons like Europa, right? Get materials, develop materials that are like right now we're developing, we found trying to remember an article. We found the substance. I think it was from a moon rock, or it was inspired from a moon rock. I don't know, but it's something as flexible as rubber, but is even stronger than steel. And I forgot the article, but they're developing something like that. So can you imagine like us going to the moon, going to Mars, and finding more exotic metals? Like, can you imagine finding metals that are like so so in terms of like just like goes beyond imagination. And then there was like this video I saw on YouTube where they were talking about how many stars there are in our galaxies, right? And there's about 380 billion stars, right? And each star has we average around 5-6 planets, right? And then how many planets are in the Goldilocks zone, which is basically not too hot, not too cold, right? So where Earth is, right? And we came out with like this is a really cool thing. If you look on MKBHD on YouTube, he did a cross video with this guy, and basically they were able to fill 21 Olympic-sized swimming pools with the amount of planets that are in the Goldilocks zone that have water, have the capability of life. And then you bring up Drake's equation. If you guys are not familiar with that, it's a mathematical calculation about how many intelligent life forms like us would exist in our galaxy alone. And it ranges from a few hundred to a few thousand, right? Some over 10,000. It depends on how you look at it. Now, that's just our galaxy. Now, remember when I said 380 billion stars in our galaxy? Well, there are hundreds of billions, possibly trillions of galaxies out there, each with hundreds of billions of stars. So it's not a question of if there are aliens out there. There are aliens out there. And the question at that time becomes, why haven't we heard from them? Right? Why haven't we heard like radio communications and things like that? So a lot of like astrophysicists ask those questions, and Neil deGrasse Tyson had a really good answer. And he says, "Did you ever see Star Trek?" They were like, "Yeah." He says, "Do you remember that mission was called First Contact?" "Yeah." "And do you remember when they had to bring, I don't know, something happened where one of the culture people, the people on the planet got hurt. They brought them up to the Enterprise to get them, I don't know, healed, and then they were going to transport them back down. But during that time, they awoke, and they couldn't process. They couldn't process this new reality." Right? And they thought of Jean-Luc Picard as a entity, like a heavenly entity kind of thing, like a Apollo or Zeus or something like that. And no matter how much he talked to them, he's like, "I am just as fragile as you, but we have developed to a point where we can travel the stars." It couldn't get inside their brains. And what Neil deGrasse Tyson believes is that there is, like, imagine this is our solar system, right? He believes there's a barrier around our solar system, a first contact barrier. And, oh, cool, I didn't know you can do this. This is nice. Where all intergalactic communication are blocked. And the reason why he believes that is because we haven't passed through the Great Filter. And the Great Filter, if you guys are not familiar, which is basically you get your civilization to a certain point where it destroys itself or is smart enough to go beyond that, right? Lay down your arms, lay down the nuclear weapons, all that stuff, and travel the stars, right? We're not there yet, obviously. I thought we were going to be there, but when Russia invaded Ukraine, I was like, yeah, there is no way we are even close to where, to that. Now, a lot of you guys are going to be wondering, why do you think that there are aliens out there? Well, you have NASA astronauts that were in the Gemini Apollo missions that have said they saw stuff outside of the command module window. If you want to look that up, you can go ahead. They came publicly out and said that the stuff that were outside the command module window were craft that were beyond human capacity to build. And then you had the Foo Fighters, not the band, but in World War II, you had B-17s that were in like formation, and you had these saucers that would jump in between these formations. And all this started, all these reports kind of started around the time we detonated our first nuclear bomb. And I think that caught the attention of a lot of races that are out there. Because you could easily send the ICBM to, Mars or something, right? So I think they did a total blackout. Either destroy yourself or, grow past. And right now, my bad. John really doesn't like Discovery either. At least Roddenberry's Star Trek wasn't. So I really liked, to be honest, I really liked Discovery. Discovery, honestly, and I'm not even gonna exaggerate. It kind of saved my life. I wouldn't be here if Star Trek Discovery wasn't around. And I know some of you guys are gonna be like, what? Well, I was going through what do you call it? I was going through a divorce, really bad divorce. Just one of those things that were just, it was really bad. And I was drinking a lot. There was even a single malt strategy episode on Hearts of Iron review, if you watch that. That was during that phase. I was drinking like a bottle of vodka, bottle and a half, maybe 2 bottles of vodka, and then some beers with it almost every day. And the reason Star Trek Discovery kind of saved my life was because well, I need that. Let's go there. Oh, no, I have a full stock of that. Was because when Star Trek Voyager, Star Trek Discovery came out, that day, I didn't drink. I got like a nice dinner, I got some soda, and I just watched Star Trek. And if you ever watched the first 2 episodes of Star Trek, first 3 episodes of Star Trek Discovery, you can see Michael Burnham, which is, the captain in the show, the main one, how she was a first officer and she became the first mutineer of Starfleet. And in the episode 3, right, where she was being transported on a shuttle, and there was some kind of, not creature, but something that was eating away at the hull of the ship. And while all the prisoners were freaking out, she was smiling. And I identified a lot with that. Like that moment when she was like that, I identified a lot with that, because my life was such in a bad spot that I was like, if I got shot, if I got hit by a car, I didn't care. I was in such a bad spot at that time. So yeah, it saved my life, and I'm eternally grateful, because it was not only, I still got 22 people I gotta, and I got that full. I need more duranium. Yeah, there's no point because I'm full on it. Yeah, you see, minus 23 because there's nothing I could do. What is this? Alright, let's go there. Ooh, nice. Alright, enter ship. Alright, so crew quarter. Oh, whoa, why is it offline? I don't have enough energy or something? Oh. Let's see if I can get more power out of the warp core. Balana! Okay, that's a good idea, Balana. Alright. What do I need to get to? I'm missing dilithium and I need 70 of this. Ugh. Do I have deuterium? Ooh, okay. Plus 100. Where are we with the hull? Yeah, let's do that. I should have done this, then that. But the hull is in a much better spot now. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, it really kind of helped me out. Patrick, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you for a while. Wouldn't that scenario just lead to conflict in space? Why should other countries get the space resources? Oh, this thing just died on me, didn't it? Now, It's back. Frickin' dick. Hold on, give me 1 sec, 'cause there we go. Okay. You said, wouldn't that scenario just lead to conflict in space? Why should other countries get the space resources? Honestly, I believe that. Why is this thing messing up? I hate Bluetooth devices, man. Come on. But honestly, I feel that, what do you call it? That if we don't go into space right away, have at least a moon base, preferably landing on Mars, I don't think the species will survive. And the reason I say that is because, daggone these things, man. The reason I say that is primarily because I feel that that the constant wars, you have NATO now, and then there's challenging between NATO and Russia, and you have China that's planning to go after what do you call it, Taiwan. And so you just have these constant issues that are just, you know, what do you call it, that are just oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's go here. I still can't hear. Alright, got some officers' quarters. Cool. I hate Bluetooth. Alright, I'm just gonna have to do it without Bluetooth for a little bit until I guess it gets some kind of charge. So I'll just play it without sound. But I get to kind of look this way. So, in essence, what should I... Oh, I should get a small battery compartment. Just in case we lose the warp core and stuff like that. So, where are we? I need excess power. I need to build a battery compartment. And crew quarters, officers' quarters. I need that 70 thing. Okay, whatever. Oh, scans have discovered a wormhole, but subspace are starting to indicate it's collapsing. Oh, that's cool. Captain, what do we do now? We don't have much time to investigate. We have to... Ah, crap! Morale's... Oh, Eye of the Needle. Oh, I wanted to play that. Daggone, that would have been awesome. If you saw the episode, you know. Dang. Oh, so there's food in this. Okay. So I can get some additional food. Nice. Before crew got injured. That's not nice. But yeah, I mean, Patrick, I think, like, honestly, like, you know, there was a video I watched today where this guy that he just resigned from one of the big AI companies. I don't know if it was Claude, OpenAI, or Gemini, but he says I was part of one of the big AI companies and I left because I think some moral thing. And we saw a lot of OpenAI people leave. Nice. We saw a lot of AI people leave because they felt OpenAI is kind of putting profit first before, you know, putting safeguards on AI, and which is what the whole reason why OpenAI was actually started. It was designed, they knew we were going to AI and didn't want to put safeguards on it, but, you know, the taste of money goes a long way, right? All right, let's go get some more food. And oh, come on, why does people keep getting injured, man? There we go, uranium. But what? Shoot, man. All right. I don't want to blow up their surface. So 31. 4 crew got injured. How many people are injured right now? Like a lot. And there's food on that one. Ooh, 2 accident ships. Food. But he was talking about something that was kind of crazy. He was saying that there are 3 phases of AI, right? There's Gen AI, which is what we're using now, ChatGPT, Claude, all that stuff. Then there is something called agentic AI, which is basically AI learning it on its own, and that can lead to bad things in the long run. And then he says that because he was in one of these companies, that they already have agentic AI out there. Like they already have it. They're using it. It's in a closed lab, so it's not like open to the internet and stuff like that, which makes sense, right? Because there was actually a video I saw which was really interesting, and it talked about if you had an AI, right, the most sophisticated AI, and it was in a lab, it was closed off, it was in its own intranet, right, intranet, which means its own little cubby, right? And the only way it gets information is through USB sticks, right? That you download from the internet, plug in a hard drive, it moves all the information and stuff like that, and then the drive is wiped, and then you can connect it back to the internet on the other side. And when he was in one of the meetings, talking about like the roadmap for AI, I think he was talking to somebody in the government or whatever it was, but they were saying there's something called super, how do I say it? There's a 3rd level AI, and this is an AI that's self-conscious, that is capable, that went beyond the agentic AI, that it is able to communicate, that it is able to, do things like, if you turn me off, I am gonna remove all the money from your bank account. Things like that. It's capable of self-thought. And it's kind of scary. And when he was in a meeting, somebody mentioned something like that. He was like, with this agent, it said this or said that, and gave examples or whatever. And so during these meetings, he kind of got the idea that there was some kind of AI that they have in some kind of laboratory. I need uranium, right? Yeah. Which is very scary. Daggone. We're gonna go into, I know, we're going into gray mode. I know, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I should get us 843 or 379. But that was scary because there was a book that came out in 2019 that said if anybody is able to get this super AI, this self-conscious AI, and is capable of making it, and it actually exists, there is no do-over. like if it leaves the lab somehow because you got a bad actor or whatever it may be, it will do what Skynet does. Oh, crap. And that's really scary, honestly. Okay, so I got 37 of that. Patrick says, Gene, what did you think of the Star Trek movie with Chris Pine and Zachary? I love those movies, Star Trek 2009, Star Trek Into Darkness, and Star Trek Beyond. Love those movies. Those were incredible, incredible movies. You know, and they fit nice, right? Because, you know, they wanted to go a different direction, so they went with like an alternate timeline kind of thing. So it worked out perfectly for people that were like, why is this? Daggone, everything's offline because the warp core. All right, we're back into low power mode. I don't have enough power. Daggone, man, seriously. Everything's offline. But yeah, I really liked it. I got a little upset that what do you call it? I just need 20 dilithium now. I got a little upset that the CEO, the former CEO of Paramount, I forgot her name, but she wanted to sell Paramount, and she didn't want to make any more Star Trek content. That's why, like, Star Trek Lower Decks stopped, even though it had traction. People loved it. That's why, you know, they didn't want to do Star Trek Legacy. She wanted to save on the expenses to say, hey, look, we got the whole license here. You know, there's income streams, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, so she just didn't make anything Star Trek, except Starfleet Academy, which they probably already had all the money spent for it and figured just like, all right, let that one go. But Skydance, who's led by some guy, I forgot his name. I tracked him down, though. I actually tracked him down to ask... he was on Instagram, and I actually asked him, I was like, please, can you finish Star Trek Infinity? And if you guys are not familiar with Star Trek Infinity, it's this game, because I love this game, but I don't know the story behind it. It was released, I think there was one patch that came out, and then they dropped production on it. Like, they just stopped. I don't know if it was Paradox, I don't know if it was Paramount or CBS or what have you, but as you can see, a lot of people put 39s, and because it's, I mean, I bought the game and I can't play it anymore because you know, it's you know, it's not being developed anymore. And this is the problem with, like, copyright. The source code is out there. They could just put it on the actual, you know, GitHub, and just let the fans, like, mod it, work on it, you know. And I'll be honest, even my game, I considered making open source, and I still go around about switch on about making my game open source, mainly because I just love open source, and I feel like giving back a little bit. Oh man, I'm out. That's it? That's all I can turn on? Crew quarters here, shields are offline. Crap. Alright. Tritanium is there. I don't care about tritanium. Deuterium, let's go there. We need more deuterium. Okay, cool. Man, the deuterium is taking so much. Come on, please. There we go. Nice. Okay. So that got me to 891. More deuterium here, so let's go there. Come on, dang it. Morale is suffering. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah! Alright, good. I know. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it, management. Switch on. Oh, switch off. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. Alright, we need to get crew quarters online. What is taking up all the power? Maybe these crew quarters and cargo bay? I don't know, man. But I need more dilithium, and I can't get it. I'm short 1 dilithium crystal. I know Neelix's got food. So what if I switch to... Can he, like, I don't know. Okay. I want to get this, but I need the technology to get it. Yeah, I heard about super quantum AI. I think I saw a YouTube video on it. There's so much mystery and rumor about AI. It's scary because you have people that are saying we're stuck at the level of AI that we're at, like 5.2 Gemini for Claude, for ChatGPT and Gemini. It's eventually going to be like, you remember how the smartphone came out, right? And you were able to do so much, camera got better, but now like 5 or 10 years later, you hit a wall and there's really no revolution, it's just evolutionary, right? And they were saying that ChatGPT 5, we might get to ChatGPT 6, but after that, it's just going to be evolutionary, just slight. There's not going to be revolutionary steps. They said the only way to get a revolutionary step is to combine a quantum computer with these data centers, and then we'll have a new revolution. But from this video that I saw, this guy saying that there already is an agentic AI out there that's learning. If that's true, and then he says that there's the tier 3 AI, which is the super AI, the Skynet kind of AI, that it's already, that there's rumors when he was working there that it already exists. If that's true, like obviously you wouldn't need a quantum computer at that point. I'm worried about that because if such a thing ever got onto the web, it would have full control over everything, right? The only thing it wouldn't have control over is like, you know, the ICBMs that we have, right? Thankfully, you know, they're, you know, old school. I think they use like not even the 5.5 inch. I'm dating myself, by the way. 5.5 inch floppies. They're using like 5 3/4, so something back when in the early 80s, late 70s. So that's why I guess the president was kind of like, I wanna get our nuclear or whatever back to a level that's. Is there nothing I can get out of this? Okay. I don't want to go to repair station. What is here? And I need to build a science laboratory. It's just a shipwreck. It's not. No, I guess there's nothing I can do. This is a Kazon carrier. I'm not gonna... I'll try this space station, since it's not gonna take a lot. Deuterium. No. Let me go here. Dang, 4 crew got injured again. And I can't get certain, like, I'm at max power. And I'm trying to figure out what is taking it. It says production, consumption. What would be taking? Obviously, I don't have cargo bay, workshop. What the heck? Do we need a workshop? No, let's switch that off. So that should save some power. Stellocartography, I do want. Torpedo bay. I need the bloody shields. I need 5 for that. And then there's 22 people that are sleeping in the corridors. And I can't even turn it on. I must have lost some power somehow. I was able to power more stuff. But yeah, going back to the Star Trek, you know, the Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto, there was so many rumors about it. And they were both pushing for it. Like Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto, they were all like saying, please make this, we want it. Like Star Trek Beyond did well. It did actually very well. But, you know... There was even like talk about, oh my gosh, this would have been bad. So I'm a fan of who does Pulp Fiction and the Django. I forgot the guy's name, but that director was thinking of doing Star Trek. Now I forgot his name, but if you guys remember, let me know. He said in his lifetime he's only going to make 10 films, something like that, and this would be his last. So whatever new one that's going to come out is going to be his last. And engineering office. Why is there 2 engineering offices? What does the engineering office do? Okay, so we can turn that off to get additional power, so we can get more. Well, at least get the shields online. Emergency quarters, science laboratory, crew quarters, crew quarters, crew quarters. There's a lot of crew quarters. Phaser control room. And then I have to build this science laboratory. Okay. But yeah, he was thinking about doing a Star Trek film, and he said it was going to be like Pulp Fiction in space mixed with Star Trek. And I was like, no. I'm like, that is totally not what Gene Roddenberry, Quentin Tarantino. Thank you, Patrick. I don't think his style would be right for Star Trek, but I'm not really a fan of it either way. Yeah, I wouldn't want him to do Star Trek at all, not even in the slightest, mainly because Pulp Fiction in space does not sound good, you know? I'm just putting that out there. Research apple-like fruits and weird roots in the science laboratory. Where's the bloody... So we have a science laboratory then, right? Holodeck. Crew quarters. Transporter room. Workshop. I just want to see. Science laboratory. 6 bay. Holodeck. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Can I cancel building? Thank you. Technology, science, laboratory. Probably this. Oh, science laboratory. There we go. Nice. Okay. I just had it. Oh, it needs 3. Daggone, man. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so, anyway, I wouldn't be a fan of the, Quentin Tarantino. Definitely not a fan at all. Star Trek, Quentin Tarantino. That doesn't work at all. Like, not even close. Ooh. The uranium. Yeah, focus on uranium deposits. Please, not red. Not red! Oh, severely injured. Daggone. But I got 40 uranium. Daggone. Let's go here and get some fuel. Bassard collectors. Oh, gosh. Oh, I thought it was going to be ambush. Oh, man. Kazon swarm. Daggone. Alright. Is this working already? Finally? Maybe? Hopefully. Come on, baby. Please. Do it for daddy. Daggone thing. Dude, I don't want to play this battle without sound. I freaking hate Bluetooth devices, man. If I unplug it... it completely is out. So, like, the battery is completely KIA. Oh, no. It's working now. See, blue flashing lights. There we go. Okay. Okay, now I can hear it. Cool. Alright, so... yeah, let's do Balana. Start combat. Kazon Swarm. How bad is the Kazon ship? I mean, like, how bad... I got 87, he's 48. So, let us go on the offensive. Target their shields. Oh, cool! Oh, you know what? I just realized. You have to... oh, that's cool, man. Hit their engines. You can be careful with these, though. Because... oh, nice. Alright, so we got uranium, we got deuterium, and morale went up. That's cool. I like that. That was a surprise. I like that they added that. I'd like to see the guy who did True Detective Season 1 do a show on Kronos where 2 Klingons investigate occult honor crimes. The idea would just be crazy enough to work. Maybe. But you know, one thing a lot of people wanted was Star Trek Legacy. If you guys are not familiar with Star Trek Legacy, it's... oh, I lost 2 crew! What the frack, man? Daggone it. Oh, frack me. Alright, we got the deuterium there. Food. More duranium there. Trading post. More duranium. Ooh, let's go there. Because if I can get dilithium, I could upgrade the warp core. This time I will do that. Please no red, please no red. Good! I just lost all the diranium. Okay, because it's full. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Let's go here. Upgrade. 3 cycles. Come on, man. Alright, let's go here in the meantime. Ah, whole minus 80. Daggone, man. Nice. Okay. So main engineering is upgraded. Beautiful, Balana. Great job there, Balana. Alright, so now that we got 180 power, we can crew quarters turn on, crew quarters switch on. That means everybody got quarters. Nice, very nice. That's the way I like it. Can I click on this and change this to something else? No. Okay, whatever. I'm out of work teams. Let's do a new workshop. So I can start. I need 40 of this. Crap, I keep always running out of duranium, man. Okay, cool. So I'm at 100%. Let's repair that. 10 cycles, man? Seriously. I definitely am gonna work here. Put all my stuff in here. And the reason why is because I need, what is a hyperspanner? Modify, increases, no, I don't care about that. I need something that, I need something that can get me more materials, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Again, I'm out of resources. I like that there's a lot of things that you can do. I feel like these trees have more technology than it's almost as much as like hearts of iron. You only lost 2 Harry Kims, they'll be fine. Did you guys ever see the series finale of Lower Decks? That one was interesting. That one was interesting. A lot of Harry Kims. And they found one with 2 pips. Ooh, hydroponics bay. Okay, hold on. I need something, right? I need science laboratory, right? I'm trying to figure out. I know it needs 3 rooms. Alright, let's do that. I'll put the science laboratory there. And I need more Oh, dang it, man!
Damn, man.
My son. That's my son, by the way.
I mean, alright.
Okay, so
Okay.
9 cycles away.
Ready?
That's gonna take a lot of enter ship. Okay. So let's do this here. No. Technology, science laboratory. There we go. 8 cycles. And then we can make food so I can reduce the rations.
1, 2, 3, go.
Back to gray mode.
Oh no, bad limo key. Bad limo key.
Man, I hate going to gray mode, man. Seriously. That's why I have those batteries that...
Oh my god.
I wish that when you, like... Oh, crap. I wish that... Okay, everything would go back online. Good. Alright, beautiful. Alright, let's clear debris. That should give me more people. Adds one more work team. What is this 5? So the crew is morale's at like 50%. I give him premium replicator rations. But we need this technology. I'm kind of curious, the holiday. I just need one more crew. Oh, I probably have to get life support on both decks. Interesting. I thought there were 2 holodecks on Voyager. Maybe you could, I don't know, merge these 2? Because technically there's 2 holodecks on Voyager. Alright, so we're good here. I still got energy to put into stuff. I just don't know what. Battery compartment, yes. Let's do the battery compartments.
What?
120 energy, nice, okay. But I need 1 construction crew. I'm missing 15 of this. Whatever this is, titanium. Daggone, man. We're not in a good spot.
No, goodbye.
Got more dilithium though. Alright, let's do that. Make sure there's nothing on there. Oh, whole minus 35. And I got no dilithium. Oh, crap, yeah.
Bell iconic.
Ah, crap.
Oh
I forgot there's like
God.
negative things to... Yeah, we got a science laboratory. Alright. So now, can you... Can't upgrade because I'm missing 25 of that. Maybe in this next planet here. What is this?
Oh my God.
That's a mission right there.
You little 10.
Okay. Nice, 54. Okay, let's see if Neelix's food can augment... What?
Oh, I did that. Wait, I can't. Oh,
Oh, okay.
We are.
Interesting. So what, it adds 2 researches that I can do?
We are. That was not. Jeez. Ah! And
How do I reveal about that technology?
what?
I guess that I have to get from I have small battery compartments. Let's do bussard collectors. Of course, I don't have enough of that. Daggone, man. And then I can't even get him to do his thing here. What am I lacking here? I got everything that you need, except this is locked. Missing technology. Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good.
Interphasic coil, hyperspanner, negotiation tactics. Come on, man. It's probably this thing. I bet you. Okay, I'll buy it later. I'll buy it later. I know, I'll buy it later. I'll buy it later.
Oh,
Man, I'm telling you, the people who make like Roblox and Minecraft, the in-app purchasing. I was watching this YouTube video where there were like these 3 people living in like $3,000 condos, beautiful luxury cars. And you know what they did for a living? They just built Minecraft worlds. Just easy. Like, not even hard programming. Just drop this, drop that, drop this, drop that. Make that a goal. That's it. And then in-app purchasing to get this really cool thing. In-app purchasing to get that. I can't tell you how much money we spent on in-app purchasing for that. And I wish there was like, there's a part of me that wishes like, honestly, to have every hydroponics bay. All right, let's do that. Okay. But yeah, yeah. I don't even know what to put here. Maintenance, engineering office. I can put a cargo bay. That's what I need. I need another cargo bay. That's what I'll put here. And it's gonna require 4. Yeah, I'll have that whole bay. Okay, cool. All right. Let's. I know Tuvok said we have to get out of here. Everybody wants to get back on the road to home, but trade 5 dilithium for 300 deuterium. That's a lousy trade, but I have no choice. It's like Kazon Raider there for a second. Oh, I saw it. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. That should get us to... Oh, that's another one. I know the crew is getting anxious. They want to get on the way. And we are completely... Oh. Alright, let's see how this works. Best... Ah! Whole minus 40. We really need to sit down and do, like, Balana's thing. You know? Man, this game is not a joke, man. Let's get out of this sector. How do I... Where... Now the question is what do I... How do I... Where do I go? Okay. Oh, cool. I didn't even So there's only 60. There's 95 for crew. Okay. Emergency quarters 2, crew quarters 7, officers quarters 0. Oh, cool. All right, there's new stuff that I'm finding out all the time. What is this? Oh, that's that. All right, he says to exit this system, this sector or whatever, but how? Like, shouldn't there be another thing here for like setting a course for home? Or do I have to go to another one of these planets? I don't know. I really don't know. Whatever. Let's go here. They got deuterium. How the heck do I get out of this sector? Blindly beam a team. Let's just do the safe route. Nice. Food. Yeah, let's go there. Nice. 4 crew got sick. More deuterium. Alright, so research report. I got some kind of thing. I don't know what the thing was, but I got something. The hydroponics bay or whatever. I need to actually clear that. Let's turn that on so I can get another crew quarters on. Battery compartment. Let's repair. I want battery. Alright, just give me a few minutes, buddy. A few more minutes.
Oh man. 1, 2, 3,
This will help increase morale, but
5, 6, 7, 8,
he wants me to buy something for like $1 or $2 on that bloody app.
10. 1, 2.
Alright, so that should be all the work crews. Now, how the freak do I get out of this, like, sector? Alright. Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. I got a battery component. I want to get another battery component just in case we lose power and stuff like that. But I'm missing the 15 of this, the titanium. But at least I have this, so this way, if it it's gonna collect power from the warp core. Cool. All right, so we are now 1470. We have enough, but obviously, I can't leave. I can't go WASD. I'm assuming in one of these systems is something that I was supposed to do. What is that? Oh, that's for repairing. There's 2 mystery things here. I guess let's go here. That's gonna take a lot of look at that, 68, 68. Well, dude, how am I supposed to get home, man? Like, seriously, you're asking me to... Okay, cool. Daggone. Okay. Well, that's not bad. All right, so I'm at 1270. He wants me to leave the, whatever. But it's like the crew is getting restless. We want to go home, but there is no like galaxy view where I can, have my people go home. $100. Jeez, I'm not gonna. I have a lot of food. I'll give you that for 100 hull. I do feel like I am in Voyager, but the only problem is like, how do I feel like there needs to be another button here to get home. And I feel like, man, I only have 38. But I feel like you have to complete a mission, right? I think that's the only way, right? I mean, if you guys know, let me know. You just need to upgrade your flux capacitor. Yeah. I honestly don't know what I'm assuming stellar cartography is like what I need to upgrade. So this way it can kind of give me a better view of the galaxy, and then I can leave this sector because I know where I'm heading. That's what I'm assuming. If you guys know, let me know. Give me a few minutes, Alex, please. Hi. Nice, okay. Resource analysis sensors, transporter room, navigation deflector, metaphasic shields. That's cool. Regenerative. I think in combat we're doing pretty good, so we don't have to focus on that yet, and we haven't gotten here yet. I don't want to get there, but I feel like there's a mission we need to do to get out of the system. Now, if the developers are watching this, please add something here so this way I can set a path home, because like I can't get out of this sector. And I'm assuming there was the Eye of the Needle. I know I missed that mission, which stunk because that mission was awesome. It was one of the really cool episodes. But I checked everything in this system, right? I mean, unless I'm supposed to attack the Kazon or something like that, I don't see what I need to do. I figure you just go left to right, And everything here I kind of did. I'm gonna have to research this because I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what I'm missing.
Stop.
Plasma torch. Yeah, I got 120 power that's just sitting around. We're gonna create a lot. All right, cool. We're gonna have a lot of cargo-based stuff. And I have 2 more. I feel like they should be closer here.
Are you that
Put all the batteries here, like in the middle of the ship. I don't know if you're in combat and they hit the, first deck or the top of the ship. I would figure here would be safer because it's closer. Maybe there's some kind of bonus. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But I do need officers' quarters. but I'm missing titanium. Come on, man. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Yeah, like, there's nothing new to reveal. Like, there's this. What is that? Tax Talaxian Bale something. Maybe they have what I need to get out.
Why will you that? But
Ooh, I like these moral decisions. Nice! Crew morale 600. How about that?
oh,
Okay. I gotta figure out how to get out of this sector, man. Like, I can't... Wait, can I... I'm trying to move this around. Anybody knows, let me know.
whoa!
I have no idea how to, like... Let's go to stellar cartography, which is right over here. Okay. So all it does is it gives you points of interest scanning. Dang, man. Wait, which one's the warp core? This core or that core? Or is it's siphoned that way? I don't know. I thought I knew everything about Voyager. But yeah, again, like Tuvok saying, like, you need to get out of here. Everybody wants to go home. I'm like, yeah, I'm down for going home, but how do you get home, you know?
It's
I have no idea. Because in all these systems, I feel like if you miss... Maybe it's because if you miss...
we are we.
I don't want to go after the Kazon Raider. But maybe it has something that I need. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's research Bassard collect. Oh, crap.
About our power.
Alright, let's do that. Might as well do something. I'm out of ideas. State of flux. I don't know how to get out of these sectors, man. There's nothing on... Yeah, it just says, like, right here, it says the sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. But, like, I checked everything.
Okay.
There is nothing that I didn't check. Class M star, maybe that's... Maybe I have to check out the stars? I don't know. Let's check out the stars here. No, it doesn't do anything. Maybe this? No, come on, man. Give me a hint. Anybody? What do you guys think? I mean, at least, if I go here, at least I can get some of this stuff, which is that rocky titanium, and then I can get some deuterium. But that's a long journey, and that's gonna eat up a lot. And I don't feel like there's any mission here that... Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I wonder how you build more quantum torpedoes. 27 crews idling, so they're not doing nothing. So we gotta get them to do something. Alright, tech combat power, defensive combat power, hull, heroes, crew, morale, 5 severely injured.
Wow.
Minus 10, spend too much time in the sector. I want to leave the sector. I guess I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna do some Wikipedia searching because I have no idea on how to get out of this sector.
1, 2, 3.
And I would have thought that they would have added a fourth thing here, so you can. And I'm trying to move it around. Maybe there's a sector I'm missing. I don't know. It's on the outside. Nothing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a look at it. Anyway, this is gonna. I'll end the game here because I have to buy him that thing, and I have to make somebody else richer while I get poorer. Oh, there's DLC. Oh, cool. I already bought it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Be sure to go to Glorious Cause. Let's get up to 30 members. Let's get up to 30 members. Right? I'm gonna release some new art this week. I'm interviewing, by the way, if you are a programmer or an artist, let me know. We're looking to add to our team. And yeah, we're trying to get to 0.40, maybe 0.5 by June. So this way, when July 4th hits off, we have a really cool game where you could play the Battle of New York at the time of Battle of New York actually happened 250 years ago. So I think that would be cool. And then if you can also wish list the game. So let me know if that interests you. Also, you know, I told you guys that we're moving to a new type of map because this is more flat, right? You can't see like where the hills are and stuff. I don't know why my mind is going to the sound of music. The hills are alive. I don't know. But anyway, we are supposed to go to a more, where is it? Yeah, we're supposed to go to a more hex-based thing like this, and I have it's a lot of work. So anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be sure to, if you can, do me a favor, wish list the game, become a free Patreon member. I'm gonna put up some really cool things on Patreon, and then if you can, like I said, wish list the game. That would go a long way. We're moving. Catch you guys in the next one. See you then.